Good morning, scholars, and welcome back to reading class. Today is Monday, January 25th, 2021. Go ahead and get out your reading journal and write that at the top of your paper. Guys, remember, as always, since this is a recorded video, you are able to pause anywhere you need to for extra time to write. Let's get started. Today we're going to get started with our mentor sentence rather than word work. So let's say our I can statement for our mentor sentence. Ready? Read. I can use prepositions to explain where things are. Well, guys, today we're going to learn something new. It's called a preposition. So what I want you guys to do, I want you to look at the sentence. What do you notice? Copy the sentence in your journal and write down 2 things you notice about the sentence. It says she tucked her tail between her legs. All right, so if you notice that there's a picture right here, and it shows you exactly what the sentence says. She tucked her tail between her legs. In the picture, you see the dog, and of course, her tail is tucked between her legs. So this picture shows a preposition. The word between is a preposition. The prepositional phrase between her legs answers the question where. So where is her tail? It's between her legs. Prepositions are words that answer the questions where and when. So next thing we're going to do, I want you guys to write a sentence that explains each one of these pictures. So look at the pictures and write a sentence that explains each one of these pictures. Pause the video here and write. Okay, so if you look at the first picture, we have a puppy in a box. So I would write, the puppy is in the box. The preposition is in. It's telling you where the puppy is in relation to the box. So where the puppy is in relation to the box, he is inside it. In this picture, it says the dog is beside the box. So where is the dog? He is beside the box. We're using the box to tell where the puppy is in relation to the box. See, these 2 objects, the dog and the box, are related because they have a relationship. What's the relationship? Their location. So the dog is next to the box or beside the box. Next one, it says the cat is under the box. That is, the word under is a preposition. Where is the cat? Under the box. So these words, in, beside, and under, all tell you where something is. Let's look at a story called What is a Preposition? And we're going to learn a little bit more about prepositions. What it does. Where is the frog? On the lily pad. A preposition is one part of speech. It ties words together to show that, how they are related. On this page is a preposition. You see the frog on the lily pad. A prepositional phrase is a group of words. It begins with a preposition. It ends with a noun or pronoun. Oh, pronoun, that's very important. We learned about what a pronoun is. It's a word that takes the place of a noun. The young ducks swim behind their mother. The young ducks swim behind her mother. So the prepositional phrase in this page says behind their mother, or it can say behind her. That's the prepositional phrase. Where. A preposition often shows where an object is. These words are common prepositions: in, out, on, off, by, behind, and under. In the box. Where is the cat? In the box. Let's look at this page. It says on the phone, buy the papers. That's telling you, that's a prepositional phrase, and it's telling you where the cat is in relation to the phone and the papers. A preposition may show where objects are moving. Objects may move up or down, to or from. The skunks run across the grass. They run toward their mother. When. A preposition often shows when something happens. The movie may start before lunch, after lunch, or during lunch. That's a preposition. It tells you time. The kids play outside during the rain shower. More prepositions. So all of these are prepositions. Prepositions can help answer these questions. Which dog digs? How does it dig? And why does it dig? The dog with brown fur digs. The dog digs with its paws. The dog digs for its bone. All of those are also prepositions. Prepositions point to more facts about an object. Who is the girl? What does she want to be? Selena is one of my sisters. She dreams of becoming a doctor. A preposition may be found anywhere in a sentence. It may be the first word, the last word, or somewhere in between. And look, that word in between is also a preposition. After it rains, the trail is muddy. Leave your boots on. After and on are all prepositions. Prepositions are right in front of you. They help you understand the connections between words in a sentence. So let's look at an anchor chart over some common prepositions. These prepositions show you where things are in relation to other things. You have, let's look at the block. It says the block is above the line. The rectangle is under, below, or beneath the line. This rectangle is beside the line. This rectangle is in back, in front of, in between, inside or in, it's out or inside. Let's look at some more. These also are some common prepositions. Take a moment, pause the video here, and read this anchor chart that tells you the different prepositions and how they relate to the line. So here's the block, and how does this block relate to the line? Well, look, it's around the line. That's how it relates. And that's how you think about a preposition. You think about the object and how it relates to the other object in location. So how do you relate to the seat you're sitting on? You're on it, right? Ms. Willis is sitting in front of the computer. So that's my relationship in according to the computer. I am in front of it. All right, we're moving on today. And we're going to work on our reading lesson. And this is just a review of last week. Let's read our I can statement. Ready? Let's read. I can explain how ideas, topics, or themes are alike and different. So we are comparing and contrasting. That's what it means to be alike and different. Alike means to compare. When you compare something, you are telling how they are similar or alike. And to be different means to contrast. To tell when something is different means to contrast. When you contrast something, you are telling how they are different. All right. So let's look at our keywords, our compare clue words. Let's read them together. Ready? Let's read. Like, same, both, to, similar, alike, also, as well as, most important, have in common. All of those words are words we would use to compare. And let's look at our contrasting words. But, yet, although, unlike, while, unless, instead, differ, whereas, on the other hand, even though. We use these words to contrast, to tell how something is different. Remember last week when we looked at a Venn diagram and we made one? Well, the Venn diagram, you have two circles that overlap. On the inside of both of those circles, you put what's alike. And what's on the outside of those circles, you put what's different. This is what we created last week. We compared football and basketball. We said that both football and basketball are team sports. They use a ball and players must run. But we said they're different because in football, you have to throw the ball and make a touchdown, but in basketball, you shoot the ball and dribble the ball and make a score. Football, you play on a field. Basketball, you play on a court. Football, the players wear pads and a helmet, but basketball, the players wear shorts and sneakers. So we compared and contrasted football and basketball. We did that by saying what was alike and what was different. Let's take a little time. I want you to pause the video here to answer these questions. It says, when you compare two things, you describe how they are similar or the same. Choose the answer that shows the similarity. What's the same? So here we have crayons and we have a pen. What's the same about both of these items? Pause the video here and shout out your answer. All right, so the first answer says you play with them. They both are school supplies. Both have erasers. You sharpen both. Well, we know that you can't sharpen a pen. A pen is not something you play with. Maybe crayons you play with. And then neither of them have erasers. So the answer will be here. Both are school supplies. Let's try another one. How can we compare these two things? Describe how they are similar. We have a baseball and a soccer ball. What do you think the answer is? You kick them, both are square, both have red stripes, or both are round? Good job. Well, if you look at them, they're both round. That's how they're the same. Our next one, how can we compare a pear and an apple? What is the same about them? You wear them, both are red, both are sour, both are fruits. Yes, that's an easy one. Both are fruits, and we know that. All right, now we're going to tell what's different. So when you contrast two things, you describe how they are different. Choose the answer that shows the difference. So here's crayons and a pen, right? So what is different about these two things? A pen has ink and crayons don't. A pen is school supplies and crayons is not. Both have erasers, or crayons are long and pens are short. Good. Yes, this is the answer because a pen has ink. Crayons do not have ink. That is what's different. Let's look at a different one. Now we have a pear and we have an apple. We're telling what's different about these, not what's the same. So what's different? I'll read the answer choices. You shout out when you see the answer. A pear is a fruit, an apple is a vegetable. A pear is green, an apple is red. Both have a stem and seeds. Well, that's what's the same. We're looking for what's different. Both are fruits. Well, that's the same also. We're looking for what's different. So if I'm looking for what's different, I'll probably say a pear is green and an apple is red. All right, and our last one, we're comparing the baseball and the soccer ball this time. Choose the answer that shows the difference. You can throw a soccer ball and kick a baseball. Is that true? Both are circles. Well, that's true, but we are contrasting this time. We're telling what's different, so that's not our answer. Both have red stripes. Well, that's actually not true. You throw a baseball and you kick a soccer ball. That one sounds like what's right. That's the difference between a baseball and a soccer ball. Awesome. Good job, scholars. Give yourselves 2 claps on the count of 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome. All right. We're going to listen to our brain pop video over comparing and contrasting.
Wow, did you know that the bull shark has 50 rows of teeth? Bull sharks use their sharp teeth to bite and tear fish, turtles, and other prey. When a tooth breaks, another one moves into its place. You're reading about dolphins? Cool. Dolphins also have sharp teeth. But unlike bull sharks, they don't use them to tear their food. Instead, dolphins grab and swallow their prey whole. You're right, Moby. Sharks and dolphins are alike in some ways, and different in others. Looks like we need to play Sharks versus Dolphins! How do you compare? When you compare, you show how 2 or more things are alike. You describe how they're similar. Let's see. Guitars and basses are musical instruments. They both have strings and a neck. A guitar can be very loud. A bass can be too. When you compare things, you think about what they have in common. All right, Moby, are you ready to play Sharks versus Dolphins? Here we go. How are sharks and dolphins alike? Right, they're both animals. Yes, sharks can live in the ocean, and dolphins can too. What else do they have in common? Think about how they look and act. Both animals can be gray and white. Yep, they're predators. That means both sharks and dolphins hunt other animals for food. Certain clue words let you know that 2 or more things are being compared. The words like, alike, same, also.
We're going to pause the video here, guys, and go over our assignment from last week because we are running out of time. We'll finish that video later. All right, so let's look at our assignments for today. First, you have your spelling activity. This week, our spelling activity is over the soft C sound and the soft G sound. So go ahead and put these words in alphabetical order, rewrite them in alphabetical order. Once you're done, take a picture and send the picture to Miss Willis. All right, you can find your assignments in week 3.4 on Google Classroom. And here is your assignment. So, boys and girls, you have to complete the possessive nouns and pronouns assignment this week, because I did not like the results of that, your grades. I didn't like the results of that assignment. So I want you to redo it, and I'm going to explain to you what to do. Also, you need to do Reading Express. Some of you did not do Reading Express, so you need to complete it. All right, so that's what you have to do, and I'm going to explain to you the assignment. So obviously, you need to put your name and your homeroom teacher, and then let's look at pronouns. These are pronouns. So pronouns take the place of a noun. You have I, you, he, she, it, we, they, me, you, him, her, it, us, them. And our possessive pronouns are my, your, his, her, its, our, their. So those possessive pronouns show ownership. Just a little review for you. These are singular pronouns and plural pronouns. Singular means only one. Plural means more than one. So let's look at our assignment. The instructions say rewrite the phrase using a possessive. So guys, when we rewrite the phrase, listen to the phrase. It says the name of the dog. I want to use a possessive noun in this sentence or in this phrase. So I want to rewrite this phrase using a possessive noun. So I would write the dog's name. Make sure that you write an apostrophe S. So what is the word in the sentence that shows ownership or possesses something? The dog. And what does that dog possess? His name. So the dog's name. That's how you complete that. The next one says the bed belongs to the puppy. What in the sentence owns something? Good, the puppy. What does the puppy own? The bed. So you'll write the puppy's bed. That's how you complete that part of the assignment. When you're done completing all of the questions, you're going to go to next. This part of the assignment says choose the pronoun to replace the underlined noun. So the first one says Elizabeth's phone is always near her. Which one of these pronouns can go into this sentence? So is it her? Her phone is always near her? Is it hers? Hers phone is always near her? No. Is it she? She phone is always near her? Nope. My phone is always near her? Okay, maybe, but this is talking about Elizabeth. So it's going to be her. You have to read the sentence, plug in the correct pronoun. Her is the correct pronoun. All right. After you're done with all of these questions, click next. Then that'll bring you to this part. It says find the pronouns in the sentences below. So now it's asking you to find all of the pronouns. You have to click all the pronouns you see. This says Figs has only chewed up one shoelace, but she is still a great puppy. Which one of these words, which ones of these words, so which words here are pronouns? Well, we only see one, so I would only click she. But if I come down to here, it says she was interviewed for Night Riders, and I enjoyed learning about her. So what words here are pronouns? Well, guess what? You're going to have more than one answer. You'll have she, I, and her. Click all three, because all three of those are pronouns. So find the pronouns in the sentence. You have to click all the ones that apply. All right. When you get done with that, finish these questions. It says replace the nouns with the correct pronoun. Megan was careful when she did the subtraction problem. So you're just going to take this noun out and put the right pronoun in. Megan, what pronoun we go with Megan? Well, she was careful when she did the subtraction problem. So that's how you complete those. When you're done, then you press submit. And you're all done, guys. Let's do this because we have to get this done. Have an amazing Monday, and I will see you later.